In the 20s and 30s, Lake Geneva was a totally different town. It was where all of the wealth of Chicago came. So the Wrigley Mansion was already here. Politicians, business owners had places. That's why Capone felt at home here.
From Al Capone and his corner of town and Bugs Moran and his area, it just must have been a crazy time.
Welcome to the French Country Inn. This was once called the Lake Como Hotel. Behind the bar, there was a trap door that went to the speakeasy and casino that was named the Sewer. It was made by Jack Moran and the Dillinger Gang. Bugs Moran, his oldest son, Jack Moran, he became the innkeeper here throughout the 20s and 30s. He had known his dad's friends like Dillinger. He introduced Dillinger to the place, and Dillinger started using it as his hideout and hangout. They loved the place because it was so secluded. There was no roads to get here. There was only a train track. Welcome to the Sewer. So this is the existing stage that they built. They would have had just like a two-piece band. They had a whole bar along that far wall and a set of card tables and slot machines that were down here. The place got raided a couple times by the feds. One of the times that they showed up in 28 to raid the speakeasy and casino, they got word that the feds were coming down the train tracks, and they rushed all of the slot machines, card tables, roulette tables out to the boats, escaped across the lake. Along the way, they dumped the card tables, roulette tables, and the slot machines in the lake.
You're floating.
It's an archaeological quality sonar, meaning that it's not used to find stuff so much as it's used to image things you already know or suspect are there. So this is sort of the plan. We go 2 miles an hour.
Okay.
And initially I can shoot really wide. I can go 400, 500 feet aside. There's a really strongly supported oral tradition about this. This isn't, oh, Grandpa said he heard from somebody third hand. They're there. There's stuff on the bottom of this lake, for sure. Fish away. It's doing well. The water's pretty cool. It's about 60 degrees, so I'm seeing right out to the edge of the scan, which I've got set at about 45 feet per channel. We are seeing some bottom now pretty well, because we're in, what are we in, Joe, about 8?
Yeah, 7, 8.
7, 8, yeah. So I'm seeing the bottom. There may be less weeds close in to the resort. It looks promising, guys. Okay, splash. What's the depth, Joe? This isn't bad. So, Joe, once you get off of that, past these 2 big trees, go in about 40 feet, maybe even 50. If you guys want to have a look at it and see, it's very fibrous. It feels woody almost, and that's the problem for sonar. I can tell you that we scanned enough of this lake, enough of the questionable spots, that it's pretty weeded up. The weeds are pretty impenetrable. Got what we could. I'm going to shut off the recording.